Gregory was in shock that you even responded like that. He didn't know what to say to that. Why can't you be both, Freddy? His best friend and his father. Oh, I am about to give this bear a piece of my mind if he thinks he can just go and replace our son. He's got another thing coming. Freddy? Knock, knock.
Hold on. If it's the DoorDasher, you know the procedure that... Oh.
I don't think I'm a DoorDasher. Now, if you don't mind, I will be letting myself in because you and I need to have a conversation.
Oh my God!
Yes, I know. I gave back all your makeup with the half-empty bottles. In my defense, I didn't know Circus Baby got your two mixed up.
That's not what I'm here about, but way to just add more to the cake. Okay, I'm here because you had a conversation with Gregory last night.
Oh.
With someone else, I might add, at Rockstar Row. Was it, Sarah? Or, Susie?
Yes. Look, I know. The studio, the ones who made the game, they said that we need to take more promotional shots, especially since that Ruin DLC is bringing in the big hype right now. And I constantly kept calling for Gregory.
Sure.
But when he failed to show up 3 sessions in a row, they had me pick out a new kid to be the new superstar.
Let me let you in on a little secret. There's something called child labor laws, so you can't exactly expect Gregory just to show up at every shoot. And if the company needs to learn about that, then they need to learn about that. But my problem is, Gregory showed up yesterday trying to tell you how he felt about everything going on, and you proceeded to make them compete with each other for your affections?
Okay. That one was not my idea. I think it was even Gregory's idea to have that little competition. I had no say in that. I just did what they wanted.
My point being, I don't know what is going on with you as far as Gregory. Are you jealous he's spending more time with me?
Maybe, okay? Maybe I am. I used to have him as my superstar. We used to do everything together. And then, all of a sudden, that's just gone.
Maybe it's not gone, though, Freddy. Have you ever heard of taking a pause? I know a lot has happened the past, well, let's say couple of months if we're being realistic. I've been through a lot, and Gregory has been there for me through every step. Everything has always been the same with you. You're, Freddy. Nothing ever bad happens to you. You've never been shattered or...
Nothing's ever bad has happened to me?
You know what I mean.
As much as it hurt you for all that shattered stuff to happen, I was at the brunt of it all, against all your insults, against all your blaming.
Yes, my point is, you're always there. You're always Freddy, the one that anyone can go to no matter what's going on. Gregory thought he lost me. He thought I was gone forever, and I somehow made my way back to him. And I'm sorry that you haven't been spending as much time with him as you'd like. That's something we can talk about and work on for the future. But just hearing the whole replacing him, no matter if it was the studio's idea or not, he's your son.
And that's what hurt the most. When I asked him if I was still his dad, he didn't give me a straight answer. He just said he didn't know.
That's not what happened. He said you were his best friend, but not your father. Gregory was in shock that you even responded like that. He didn't know what to say to that. Why can't you be both, Freddy? His best friend and his father?
Because it's gonna get weird from here on out.
What's that mean?
If he chooses to stay with you, let's say down the line, right? You find someone else.
Boy.
And you decide to get hitched with that person. What does that make me?
His father? That's not going to change anything.
I don't know.
2 dads? We're not going to sit here and pretend like you don't know about Baby and I.
Yeah, no. That one came out of left field for me. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, you find people and,
The strangest circumstance, I know. People would say when we found each other, that was a strange circumstance.
One could argue.
I'm not even upset about that. Honestly, you guys can be happy together and it wouldn't bother me, but I've been feeling like I've been the bad guy in everyone's story recently.
You're telling that to me, the one who possessed my son.
I know, but what I'm saying is, people have been keeping me in the dark, And then they just expect me just to roll with it. Like, it doesn't hurt me that people weren't trusting to tell me things.
Look, I'm here to talk about our son, not my relationship with other people or animatronics, because frankly, it's not your business to know anything about what I do in my love life. Sure, I mean, you're friends with Baby, but you understand my point.
I do. It just culminated into everything. It's not easy.
I don't want to keep showing up here and having to argue with you. What can we do to get back on the same page?
I guess agree to let bygones be bygones? Start over? I don't mean relationship-wise, I just mean let the past be the past?
I'd like nothing more than that. But you have to stop bringing up the whole possession thing, me taking your assets,
Okay!
I can see about getting the restraining order lifted that you so gracefully told our son about.
Okay, but he was questioning why I wasn't showing up at your house, though.
I get it. But if we're going to start completely over, we need to start completely over. That involves you and me, and both of our pasts. I mean, I hate to say it, but I would like to, perhaps, maybe, be friends again one day. But we can't let that happen if stuff is going to hold us back.
To be fair, if we didn't agree to that, it would make things really awkward between you and Baby.
So, for everyone's sake, I would prefer to let things go. Though there is something I would need you to do.
And what's that?
Talk to Gregory. I can tell him to come over later or something, or I don't know, but he's been sulking up in his room ever since last night, and surprisingly enough, he needs his father.
I know. Tell him to come when he's ready to talk, and I'll be here waiting for him.
Good.
One last thing, by the way. My car, when you sold it, who did you sell it to?
I don't know if I necessarily remember. That was fixing.
I know, but it wouldn't happen to be GM, right? Initials?
I think it was.
Monty!
Oh?
That was my car!
I'll let you handle that. In the meantime, I'm glad we were able to have this talk, Freddy.
Same, but as much as we say let the past be the past, it's gonna take a lot more talking and a lot more work to get fully past everything, right?
Yes and no. I still would like to start anew, but obviously it's going to take some time to build up what we once had, as far as a friendship.
Yeah.
Anyways, I suppose I'll, let Gregory know you'd like to have a chat, and, he'll be over when he's ready.
Gotcha. Oh, and by the way, your car, you parked it in our driveway, right? You didn't park it in the neighbors?
I assume I parked it here.
Yeah, that's why the neighbors have been complaining. Apparently you've been blocking them, and yeah.